Hello and welcome to Game Over Yeah, the video game podcast created by gamers for gamers with our hosts Leon,
Dave,
the Stag Beetle himself,
and this week guests from Manhattan-based studio Goodnight Games with their stealth iOS game Shadow Protocol, Lawrence.
Hey.
Welcome, Lawrence.
is that as in Manhattan, New York, Manhattan?
Manhattan, New York, yeah.
Wow.
That's
What
right.
time is it over there?
It's 2 p.m.
Excellent. So we haven't got you like up at the crack of dawn or anything crazy like that then.
That'd be half the fun.
No, to be fair, the guys next week have got it worse. I think they're from Australia, and I think it's going to be like, I think it's like 3, 4 in the morning or something like that.
Nice.
So.
we are not worth that.
Well,
Oh, we
well they
totally
want to
are.
do it. I said that we could do it at another time, and they were like, "Nah, it's fine. We'll just neck a Red Bull and be ready to go."
They're from down under. Can we flip the streams? Put everything upside down next week, please.
That'd be brilliant.
Okay. Should we-
I'm originally from down under. I'm allowed to take the mic.
Oh, okay then. All right. Then. Well, as long as someone's got an excuse.
I learned just then, don't dance like an idiot in front of Connect. Because when you put your hand like this, it does the Connect thing like you want to do something.
Oh, did you
I
make the
forgot
Connect
it
dance?
actually had hand movements. That's how little they ever come up.
Amazing.
Nice.
So how is sunny New York at the moment?
We actually have sun for the first time in God knows how long. So that's a plus.
Yay!
Woo!
Yeah, God tried to wipe us off the earth like 2 days ago. That was fun.
Really? Did he send unicorns?
So majestic.
So majestic.
Seriously, it's just... I'm actually on the Twitch and they can't see the unicorn. But that's just... It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Should I grab a picture of the unicorn and make sure it's on the Twitch?
Yeah,
Like-
totally. Do it.
I think I need to. Okay.
It's the fact that it's got the crescent moon just highlighted.
It has.
Just in the moonlight with the little like,
Total eclipse.
on the horn.
Oh
you
man.
guys keep casting, and I'll make sure it's
If
up
I'd
there.
known you were that into unicorns, I'd have worn my unicorn t-shirt as well.
You've got a unicorn T-shirt.
I have a unicorn
I
t-shirt.
need a unicorn T-shirt in my life,
What?
and it has to be that picture because it's so majestic.
We should get Game Over Yeah unicorns. We'll get plushies. Mike can have
Yeah.
2.
No, but he wants a
But you know, a
statue.
stag beetle will still have a unicorn anyway.
You know, if there's ever a crest, you know, like how back in Eon times people had crests, family crests. Ours should be unicorn and a stag beetle, like fighting.
Well, a stag beetle like with its pincers round the unicorn's neck,
Yeah.
No, but,
because it obviously wins.
no, mate. Unicorn is taking you down. Well, I'm
You
just
have
standing-
one horn.
You're small. You're
I
bare
have
small.
2 big.
It would just be like on my hoof. On my hoof. Oh, what's that on my hoof? Oh, it's a stag beetle. Oh no, yeah, let's just scrape that off.
We've been through this. The stag beetle is not there for like. It's a long fight. It's like against the T-Rex. The stag beetle's on his leg the whole time, and the T-Rex is like, "Oh, I can't get to my leg. Oh, god damn it! I'm just pincing. I'm pincing away, taking your health. You'll be at 99%. You'll be at 89%, down to 10%, and then finishing blow." That's how the stag beetle does his game.
I'm sorry, mate.
That's not how the stag beetle does his game according to UFC. So,
Oh, is it not?
So, anyway,
That was audible.
Good work there.
it's just angry times that they've made the achievement so that I have to, like, I've done well, but like I can't beat that many people in a row in black belt rank, so I'm gonna have to lose 5 ranks, which is 7 games in a row each rank,
Oh,
to go and beat people that I can do it against.
okay, that's pretty.
Not happy.
I can imagine. I like how with the pictures that you're moving around, that Lawrence is a teeny tiny picture.
He is at the moment, but when he starts talking, he'll expand again. That's what will happen. It's in like a dynamic.
I wonder if I do this, will I expand? No, connect, no. But I can do this. Look, it likes me when I swear. It gets bigger.
It just keeps following you. This is too
I'm
much.
bored of Connect already. That's its major selling point.
It moves when you swear at him.
It moves when you swear at people.
Well, you know what? I mean, I think we've kind of forgotten that we've got a guest here with us, Lawrence.
Wait,
Hi!
I did sort of subtly drop it in, you know.
I know, and then we just went off on the magical tangent that we always bloody do. So Lawrence, man, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, hi, my name is Lawrence. I run Goodnight Games over in Manhattan, New York. And, yeah, we make a lot of mobile games.
That's cool, man. That's cool. I mean, obviously, the latest one that you've just kind of sent over to us is Shadow Protocol. Tell us a little bit more about it. I mean, I haven't had a chance to play it myself, but luckily Dave has managed to play it. Cause,
I stole an iOS device from work.
We're all Android actually in this camp. So
Yeah, I had to taint myself. And
The funny thing is, we're all Android too. The Android version will be out very soon. It's just a matter of 3,554 different screen sizes we have to work with.
yeah, there's
For
a
that.
lot.
So,
okay, fair enough. Makes sense.
kind of a pain in the butt, but we are making it. It's in the works right now. But Shadow Protocol, you could pretty much sum it up by tasering people in the dark.
You can. It's good.
Sounds like Quasar.
I'd actually go one better. You can whip them with what looks like some sort of strange tentacle in the dark.
Yes, no, it's your electric whip.
Yes.
So you walk around, you basically just whip people with your electric whip, you laugh at them while they're just on the ground crying, and then you steal things.
Why wouldn't you have an electric whip?
I know.
Like, a
Best-
whip is good, an
best
electric
weapon
whip is
ever.
better.
Exactly.
Stag beetle whip is the awesomest.
Yeah, we've got it's pretty much kind of in the vein of like Metal Gear and the older like NES stealth games. You know, pretty much get in, do a series of commands, go through the level. We've got 30 plus levels, giant story. People get killed in Europe. There's a man in a white suit. It's glorious. Everyone should buy it. I've decided.
You've decided.
I've decided.
I'm gonna
Okay.
freak everyone out now.
Oh!
Mirrors! Lots of angles!
Steal everyone's soul.
Sorry, that was really annoying. Oh, it's not that's making it. Come over this way, Connect.
This fucking Connect, man. It's got a mind of its own.
Do you want to see the most ultimate gaming chair ever?
Yes.
Go.
Could not be any more puffy. Bear with me.
Oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
No, the Kinect wants.
Yeah, Connect's like that.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
that's quite nice.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just admiring the fact that your curtains are so much better than your wallpaper.
That was incredible. Your command of the Connect is incredible.
So it's all by my powers.
Yeah.
I've been studying under Akuma for a little while.
Are you a wizard?
No, wizards are gay. I'm a witch.
Oh, God.
I went to Hogwarts for a little while.
Oh, did you?
Got a bit bored.
Oh, fair enough, mate.
It was a bit boring. All they wanted to like Quidditch. Yeah, Quidditch. Don't care. Anyway,
Back to the game.
Continue
can you
speaking.
tell I've been on the magic
On
sauce?
the sauce, yeah, I can.
Grandpa's cough syrup.
Why
Just a
that
little
suddenly
bit.
disappeared? There
You're not
you go.
drinking out your princess cup.
Because I don't have it. I bet you've got my Princess Cup this week.
No, I haven't actually.
No, I haven't actually got any drinks out this week.
Is he in my seat though, Leon?
He
Yes.
is in your seat, yeah.
This is a recurring theme, Dave. When I'm not there, the only thing that should be in my seat is
my
a stag
ass.
beetle. That's it. Anyway. Back to the show.
I think
Yeah,
we should
back
get
to the show.
Now, I mean, Lawrence, I mean, tell us about some of the other games that, Goodnight Games have made.
Well, we've got 3 out right now. So Shadow Protocol is obviously the newest one. Our first real foray into doing a stealth game. Before that, we have Cutie Bots, and that Cutie Bots is iOS and Android. It's pretty much on everything. That's more of a it's a platformer set in like a Nightmare Before Christmas world. We're
Love it.
pretty much beat the shit out of stuffed animals till they steal candy.
Yay. Sounds awesome.
Yeah, we actually have we have like suicidal penguins, We've got like just bubblegum tumors that you could climb. There's 2 different playable characters you can switch between on the fly that each have a unique skill set. So it's pretty cool. And the other one we have is Deathly Fathoms, which is kind of like if you've ever played Ikaruga.
Which one?
Ikaruga. It was a GameCube shooter.
Okay.
Well, it's pretty much you could switch between 2 states. So like if there's like a white state, you can collect white enemies, but black enemies hurt you. And if you're in
right. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
The ultimate racist game. Love it.
Yeah, that's one way of looking at it.
It's underwater. You play as a squid monster named Bernice Sandalwood.
Nice.
That is a name.
That's a,
Stamped Bernice Sandalwood.
It's a classy name.
Call me Sandy. That's a brilliant name. I like that. I might actually have to make that my gamer tag.
I thought it was going to be the stag beetle.
no, it's now going to be the stag beetle Bernice.
Well, it can't be the stag beetle himself or stag beetle himself. So I was thinking, I think it's a maximum of 14 or 15 characters. So I might make it drunk stag beetle.
Oh, okay.
But I think that might be 15.
I think it's
I
too
don't know.
much, actually, yeah. I think you might be right.
You can spell
Meh. Don't say you could spell things wrong as a gamer tag.
Oh.
We're in the industry. You get stuff spelt right.
None of your elite nonsense here.
I got an email through about someone sent an email to my email address.
That's how you get emails.
The email address about a name for myself, and it should be "Shut the fuck up." It's
Oh,
like, you're so funny. But if you're gonna send me that, don't send it from a username. What was his email address? Shiny Happy Fairies something 2794. No shout outs to whoever it was, but it was like Shiny Happy Fairies, and it was a man. That doesn't seem right to me.
no.
If it was Shiny Happy Unicorns, it'd be fine. But
So majestic.
I'm feeling a bit like bad because Lawrence has got the gun show out, and I'm like, no guns going on over here.
You've got the Connect show. You've got the.
We can all do that. Whoa.
No, your Connect won't let you. I
No,
literally.
Connect will not let me do that. We still need to get that video of me as a box
Yes.
up on our thing.
Yeah, we do.
We did like some Metal Gear Solid videos, and people realising I'm a box. Bing!
We actually have one guy that I work with, Dennis, basically cosplays Snake at pretty much all of the conventions. One of the most convincing Snakes I've seen in a long time.
Awesome.
We're kind of big Metal Gear fans over here.
Is this part of the sort of inspiration behind Shadow Protocol?
It's a little bit like we wanted to do, one of those vast arching conspiracy games. So we've had it was like, how can we do a stealth game basically on the device, and because there's no stealth on iOS. There's like none. There's no stealth games.
Yeah.
So we're like, how can we do this? And that was kind of the natural. Like we looked at that. We looked at actually a lot like Penumbra. We looked at a lot. Everything stealth, like the NES Metal Gears, because we're not the most amazing programmers. So doing like real time AI physics, and these guys will like do your homework and hug you when you're crying, kind of thing. That was all out the window. So kind of make do, and how can we make this fun? How can we make this cool? And then it turned into like whipping people in the dark and stopping global conspiracies. And yeah, we were about that. Gave him an android suit, and everything was cool.
Yeah, that was definitely getting that. Basically, the story starts that effectively the IRA is back and they're bad, and so you have to go off and steal a bunch of documents to try and find out what's going on. It was like proper. It felt almost like an episode of 24. Me,
I feel like
the
Snake now.
Born Identity.
So what's going on? What have you got going on? Speak a bit, Mike, so that it comes up your screen.
I'm just making myself into Snake.
Oh,
I've
yeah,
got
so
my headband going on. I feel.
You almost played this game.
Oh no, we've got.
Oh,
Oh, here's this so much.
Oh, we got
this is
Snake
Snake
off.
belt.
he's
Mine's
set
on
it up.
What?
Hold on. I made myself into a bad guy.
Nope, this isn't working. No.
Oh no! Oh, we're
Right,
gonna have
this game has gone horribly wrong.
you're gonna have a classic Snake conversation off. It's like, are you there, Snake? Snake!
That's not
Snake!
That's like everyone else.
No, you know in
Can't do that. I can't
Metal
do
Gear
that.
Solid when they have their little conversation and their little screens, their faces pop up on the
yeah,
screen.
the codec or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That thing that was the most annoying thing in the world, where it was like, yeah, the answer's on the back of the box. So I studied that box for a good 6 hours. Like, where is it? Then I realised the picture.
That's right.
Ooh. I thought it would be deeper than that. That's why I was like, well, hold on. An A stands for 1. And a G stands for 17 or whatever it is. And I was like, huh, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Oh, it's a picture.
Nice.
Silly.
Sweet. So Lawrence, man, how did Goodnight Games kind of start?
Do you guys have Barnes and Nobles out there?
Yeah. We know what they are. We don't have them.
Oh, okay.
Barnes and what? No.
I don't
Hold
know
on.
what it
I don't
is.
know what that is.
Yeah.
It's basically a bookstore with free Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we have them.
Yeah, so it started in the back of there, and me and one other guy would just sit there for like 9 hours trying to program stuff, and then that turned into pretty much I teach. If you'd believe it, I teach college.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
And some of my students came up to me and they wanted to, pretty much do this with me. And I couldn't have been more honored because it's turned into 14 of us right now. And we're just doing it because, we love games. And it started out, it was like, what's the quickest platform we could put out on?
Yeah.
Turned into iOS. We got the software and we're making it happen. So it's pretty awesome. I couldn't be more happy.
Nice. What software are you using?
We're using Game Salad.
Not one I've
I
heard
haven't
before.
heard of that.
It's pretty much, if you ever heard of Game Maker, it's like WYSIWYG programming, because really there's only 2 of us who are programmers, and if you check out our Twitter, they're the most adorable programmers in the world. We post pictures of them all the time, and that's Rob and Lyle, and pretty much none of us can program to save our lives. We just like drawing pretty pictures.
Awesome.
Who doesn't? Who doesn't? I've got to stop doing this motion. My Kinect's going mad on me every time I do it. It's like, pull it in. Oh shit! It did it. Oh fuck. Hold on. This is like when I kept saying Xbox do stuff and like it just like exploded on me. How many people are in the team?
14.
14. That's almost as many as us.
Yeah.
Because we got like Leon and Leon Senior and Leon Junior and Dave Senior and Dave Junior.
Yeah.
And then there's like about 17 stag beetles, depending on how drunk he is at the time. I'm just a fill-in. That's why I'm not really there. I'm in a little shelter in Kuwait at the moment.
They just drag you out and they force you to podcast.
I just look a little bit like him, sound a little bit like him, and I drink alcohol. It's a sure win.
To be honest, it's pretty much the same thing.
Basically, Leon runs gamer. Leon runs gamer, yeah, like 9 Inch Nails. It's just him, but he gets lots of other like sort of people on, sort of mixes around a bit.
Yeah, so both of you guys next week, fuck off.
Expendable is what our that's our job title. Expendable.
Nice.
How did Goodnight Games get its name?
Oh, I just don't sleep.
That works. I was thinking it was more sort of like the Waltons, that you were like going to bed, sort of shouting out random objects in your room, and then you went, "Good night, games." Oh wait, that's a good name.
Is that the Waltons? Isn't that the Bradys?
I thought it was the Waltons.
I think it's the Bradys.
No, I think it is the Waltons actually.
Might be. I don't know who the Waltons are. Oh well. Whoops.
So I was going with some sort of classic, American soap thing, sort of getting all nationalistic.
We always ask people like where their name came from, and it's never anything interesting. It's the same as us. Like, I bet if we asked Leon's mum, "Where's Leon come from?" Yeah, I just fancied it. It's like,
I think
doesn't need to be that deep, to be honest.
I mean, I think I could bullshit my way and come up with some amazing story or something. So.
Involving unicorns.
So I got this. I was visited in the night by this spirit, and it took me on this magical journey. See, I rode on this unicorn, and then I rode
Majestic.
up to the moon, and the stag beetle spoke to me. He said, "You will be Goodnight Games." And then, yeah.
That's how a fucking name comes to be.
So
Absolutely.
There we go.
It was destined.
Top tip for guests in the future: bullshit your way to the top.
Favourite guest limit.
At the end of the month, there's a prize. Maybe.
Although, who was it that said they were going to put a stag beetle in their game?
Maya, dude.
Yeah, he wins. Unless you want to put a stag beetle in your game, and then you can win. Whoever I play as a stag beetle first, that will be my favourite game of all time. UFC, Madden. Get rid of that stuff.
You'll just be happy playing a stag beetle.
Oh, Stag Beetle Simulator.
You know it's going to happen.
Well, it's going to be better than Rock Simulator.
Oh,
for
don't
sure.
say that. It'll get Mike going off again. Don't just calm down.
I don't understand. Have you seen this, Lawrence? Rock Simulator?
I have not seen Rock Simulator, but I'm going to hop on Google and find this out.
Well, you would think, like, Rock Simulator, you're like, oh yeah, cool. I'll be like someone from Kiss. I'll be an Aerosmith or whatever. No, rock, as in thing in the ground.
Rock Simulator.
What?
Alright, the simulator genre, we're out of control.
It's a scary, scary world. The world of simulators.
We've done some Let's Plays, and like,
I've still got loads that I wanna do Let's Plays on as well. And the thing is,
no, you're not allowed, because you were doing Truck Simulator, and it took you 3 minutes to go, I'm bored of this, I want to crash into stuff. So you're not allowed anymore.
See, I still remember back in the day Lawnmower Simulator. That was the first.
No.
Oh no! Wait, wasn't there the train simulator? Wasn't that the
Yeah.
OG one?
Yep.
yeah.
That sure was a thing.
It totally was.
I'm watching the trailer right now for Rock Simulator. It's you know what? Good for Strange Panther.
Hold on then.
Yeah, good for them.
They're going to wake up one day and I'm going to be strangling them. Just
Alright.
angers me so much.
Sweetheart.
Like, if this is what it takes to get a Kotaku article, then we're doing it wrong.
Totally. Your next game has to involve rocks and stag beetles.
Yeah, we're ditching all our concepts from now on.
How big's the indie scene over in New York? Or
It's actually it's pretty big. We have a lot of organizations like the IGDA and the New York Games Forum that pretty much goes, hey, we should have nights where we just play games, drink beer, and have fun.
cool.
So
Win.
we pot of gatherings. Awesome.
I'm in for that.
Done.
You know, after we go visit the guys in Games Garden, we should totally go to New York.
If.
Oh, wait, so what? New York? I mean, like, come on! Look, we've been trying to get a bloody Dutch game garden. Like, we've been
That's
trying to
the
go to
Europe,
the Netherlands,
Europe.
which is fairly close to us. Oh, for the last few months, and we still haven't done it. Now to get to New York.
Yeah. Save up. Go next year. Sorted.
Yeah, we can go next year.
Hey.
That's what about.
You guys come to New York, I'll take you to all of it.
Sweet.
Good.
That's in. Bookmark for next year. It's going to take us about a year to save up.
I'm
Mug a load of old ladies.
Alive then, so we'll be doing okay.
Are you in the dark now, Mike? What are you
Oh,
doing?
this is in the. Wait, what time is it over
What
there?
is he doing this week? He's got his own little show going on in the corner.
It's like a cat. He's got the laser pen out.
Oh, I'm just loving this. This is like my favourite thing in the whole world. It's a thumb, but when you press it together, it turns on. So you're like,
Memorize.
anyway,
This is why we
Sorry.
keep him in the cave in Kuwait.
it's because there's so much stuff in this room that I haven't seen in like 3 years. So I keep seeing it like, oh, I want to play with that. Like I'm looking, there's PlayStation 2 games up there, and they start with Soul Calibur 2,
Ah.
Devil May Cry, SmackDown versus Raw, whatever year it is, and Shin Megami Tensei,
Then
and Burnout 3. If I had a PlayStation 2, it'd be really good right about now.
we can get that. You guys heard about that? What is it? That box that Sony's putting out that plays like every PS2 and PS3 game.
Oh,
No.
yeah, the PlayStation TV, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because you know because it was actually out in Japan before. It was called the Vita. It was the Vita TV.
All right.
But they've rebranded it for Europe and US.
Oh, so
It's
I'm getting a
the
PS4.
prices
I'm
are a
gonna
little
get
bit.
that.
I haven't looked at the price. Like, what's?
Okay, so the average, because you rent games on it,
Mhm.
Final Fantasy, whatever it was, 3 hours for $4.99.
Wait, you don't own the games. You
Nope.
can't.
Nope. Let me finish. So they go
Oh.
up.
Aren't these
to-
just beta prices at the moment? So in other words, they're just no.
It's official pricing
Oh,
at
they're
the moment.
official. Fuck.
30 days is $79
Fuck that shit.
What?
for a game that you can currently buy on their site for $19.99.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm not going to be getting one of those.
Sony.
Stupid.
Sony, come
You-
on.
You know what's going to happen? They're going
Price,
to release
yeah.
it. It's then going to get cracked. People are then going to figure out how to get free games on it, and everyone's a winner.
Yeah, but then everyone
It's
gets
okay.
banned.
Meh. It was fun. It'll be fun while it lasts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That makes it sound terrible. I got all happy. Like
I was
was-
happy. I was
like,
really happy.
I think they
Now
have
I'm
to.
not.
They're probably going to have to honour some agreement with the companies or whatever to make them a ridiculous price to start with, and then they'll drop it down. But like, I looked at the price list and I was like, there is not a single time limit that I think is worth investing in that game, even if it's a game that's going to take me 4 hours to complete. I don't want to spend $8 or whatever the hell it was to.
Well, you literally ruined it at the fact that if I suck at the game and it takes me more hours to play, I have to pay more money.
Yeah.
Game over, yeah. Game over, yeah.
Well, I'm a massive achievement whore, so I will be having to play the game for many hours. So that's going to cost me lots of dollars. So sod that.
Mm. But you can play it on your new Sony TV.
Yay! No.
Oh, I just turned around. I do have a Sony TV. Damn it.
Yeah, you're like, boo, Sony! Well, sort of hiding it under a blanket or something.
Yeah, shit. There's like 300 different Sony things behind me. Let's never go to this side of the room.
Are you in the office or are you at home?
I think it's fine.
I'm at home.
It doesn't look like your average office,
It
Dave.
doesn't.
We've
With a
had
bed
guests
in
that
it.
have been in, similar situations. They turn around and had like this crazy office filled with flags and toys.
It's true.
I'm just saying. Let's see. Okay, good. There's no dead hookers behind me, so everything's fine.
They had the cleaning
Actually.
lady in.
That's a very, very good point. What is behind me? Apart from my floral pattern. Over yonder.
It's quite nice.
What nice floral pattern.
Yeah. So not only is Michael living in a cave in Kuwait, he's also a time traveller. He's actually contacting us from the 70s.
Straight through time. time and space.
How old would you be then, Dave? Around then, about 10, 15?
Yeah, about that.
You old fuck.
I know.
Yeah, I actually am. I am calling from like a time zone because I've got a Porsche on the wall and like floral pattern and like a fold-out mirror and a light-up finger. Crazy.
You're like Doctor Who.
And my chair that looks like it came out of a like 70s porno. It is so soft though. It is literally. You can't do it justice in this picture. I have to put my head down to get it to go down. Oh, there we go. It's like all fluffy. You can't really see it. It is really nice though.
Hours of fun.
Hours of fun.
And hours.
So anyway, we should really get back to a podcast. So the first question that has to be asked, that must be asked to all guests, Lawrence, is what games have you been playing this week?
This week, I've been playing Valiant Hearts, Murdered Soul Suspect, I just beat that, and Wolfenstein.
Nice. Good
Nice.
choices.
I really want to play Valiant Hearts. I bought it. I'm waiting at the moment. I want to finish Transistor before I get onto it, and it looks so good.
Wolfenstein's all fucked up. I've been playing that game. It's so good. It is.
Wolfenstein is hilarious. Like, you fight monsters on the damn moon. It's space laser.
I know. It's great. I haven't actually got that far. I'm still kind of early on in the game, but just the beginning blew me away. It was such a good opening.
Oh, it's a beautiful game. Like, that engine is just amazing.
It does look nice. Really nice.
It feels like the whole game feels like it's made by people that love video games. Like, you just get that vibe. It feels like a video game.
Yeah.
I have no idea, like, how to describe that for someone.
It's the same feeling you get when you first picked up Doom or whatever. Just the sort of, this game is going to be fun. It's nothing else. Just straight up in your face. Crazy.
They missed a trick though, because like, isn't it? It's all German Nazi, whatever, isn't it? With robots.
Pretty much.
Not
Yeah.
too rough.
Yeah. So, where is Robot Hitler?
He's not in the original.
No,
Because-
there's robot.
Because no, all I've seen from Sniper Elite 3 is people going, this game is crap, apart from you can shoot Hitler in the testicles and they explode. So, surely that's all people look for in a game these days.
You've never played the original, have you?
I've played the original. I didn't really play it much though.
It's kind
I
of...
was very young at the time.
The story is kind of what's happening while Hitler's doing his other stuff. It's what's going on behind the scenes, which is why you don't get to shoot him.
DLC.
Did you notice this? That it's like a trend, like World War II is coming back?
Yes.
Because when I started PC gaming back, God knows when, it was all like Battlefield was World War II. Like every Call of Duty had the beach landing,
Yeah.
and then it kind of petered out, and now it seems like it's coming back again.
Yeah, no, good shout. I think you might be right.
It's because...
Innovate it. Make World War 3
Yeah.
and then set it off.
It's because we're now friends with China and the Middle East and stuff, so we can't carry on writing bad things about them. So we're going to have to, go back to sort of old school.
Honestly,
It's the Russians.
why can't we have World War One? Trench warfare, just general sadness. You die of like dysentery halfway through the game.
Isn't that what Valiant Hearts is
I was
on?
about to say, that's Valiant Hearts.
No, that's it. Valiant Hearts does it for me, but it's not like I want Call of Duty money in a World War One game.
Okay.
That
could
would
work.
that would do it for me.
Do you have to wear the hat and everything, like proper
You
into
gotta wear
it?
the hat. Of course, you gotta wear the hat.
I'm thinking Call of Duty money, Battle of Hastings. Boom.
Hell,
Shot in the eye.
anything but World War Two. Give me like, I don't know.
Beating up Jesus.
What's that? Yeah,
Beating up Jesus.
This is
Like, Jesus is actually a really bad person, like apparently in this game, and your whole mission is to assassinate Jesus.
See, I think you should go with Moses versus the
Judas,
pharaohs.
the game.
And then
Developers, pay attention. That would be such a bad idea to make that game.
It would only
Burned
cost
at
you
the
30 pieces
stake.
of silver.
Oh my.
I think there should be a Moses versus the Egyptians, Call of Duty style. Just go around with a big staff, set fire.
I thought you were going to say versus Godzilla for a second, and I was like, okay.
Come on.
Godzilla's taken on quite a few random enemies, but Moses, fair enough.
You fight Moses, you fight Godzilla. Hell, throw Mothra in there.
Yeah, there you go.
What's Godzilla going to do? Because he's coming out of the water, Moses is parting it, Godzilla's falling over. It's like, oh shit.
Game of the year, 10 out of 10.
I still think the best thing, I can't remember where I saw it, was when they were talking about how like humans react to bees and wasps and stuff, and they're like, get off, and like imagine if Godzilla came out of the water and like a jet was flying past and he's all like, no, get off me. There's like, why is that not in the film? Because he's never seen it. He'd be freaking out like, get off me.
that movie was terrible.
Yes, it was.
Godzilla wins with the newspaper. Just got this giant like undersea news that whatever they read down there, picks it up and starts swatting the planes.
The under the sea news, daily edition, the Sunday edition, of course, bit wider and thicker.
It's got all those inserts, like Mermaid Weekly.
Mermaid Weekly. Oh, Jesus. The Trident News. Oh dear, this is falling apart very quickly.
To be honest, it's fine because there's no news, there's no releases.
There is nothing. We're in that section of like the year where there is nothing going on in gaming.
It's really not that much at all.
Shadow Protocol came out today.
Oh, sorry, Lawrence.
Thing in gaming.
There you go.
Sorry, what was that? What came out today?
Oh, Shadow Protocol, the best game ever made.
Ah, excellent.
There we go.
So there was news and releases.
News. Okay.
Wrapped up. There we go. Job done.
There we go. Job done.
Technically, Shadow Protocol came out 2 days ago, people. 2 days ago, people.
If you're listening after the fact, you are correct, actually. Because Wednesday is when the podcast usually comes out for audio listeners.
Yep, so audio listeners, good night,
Are
games.
you live video, guys? It's out for you now. Go buy it.
Yeah, so for those
we're living
audio
in a time
listeners
paradox right now.
who have been listening, 2 days ago, Shadow Protocol came out. Goodnight Games made millions, and they're now living on a beach in the Tahiti or somewhere.
Well, we've got this nice yacht. We just kind of travel around, and it's very nice.
Excellent.
Can you imagine if like all we had was like we had to stop them from selling games after the fact? Like we must hit the clock tower with lightning to get back. I've got to get at 88 miles per hour if they sell 47 million copies.
Was it like when was it Griff picks up the almanac and goes back in time? We have to
Biff.
I knew it was one of them.
Griff. You're old enough to remember that as an older person, Dave. You shouldn't be forgetting names. That is such a I love Back to the Future, and I really wish they'd do a video game for it. But at the same time, I'm like,
there has been.
Fuck it up.
Yes, on the NES there was one for the third one, I think.
Yeah, I mean a proper video game.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Oh, we have a game. Oh, that film's coming out. We'll put that on top of it.
Did you ever get past that first level?
Yeah, the horse one.
Yeah, that was fucking hard.
It was
that horse
proper
level.
hard.
I mean, what a fucking way to start that game, to give you probably.
Well,
one of
that's
the
how
hardest
games
bits.
were like that back then.
I know, man.
Made you bleed.
It was fucking hard.
Did you guys ever, when you were younger, like you had the NES or whatever, and you only saw the first level of games and that was okay? Like you just lost over again? That was alright. And then now you're like, what the? Why did I even...
It was all the Star Wars games for me on the SNES.
Oh god, yeah, those.
It was like, I'm sure that there are other levels in this game, but I'm never going to see them.
What was it, Ghosts and Ghouls? Oh my god. As a young person, that's like the most brutal game ever. Just literally, game over. No, game over.
My game for constant game overs was Altered Beast.
Oh,
I hate that game with a passion because of that.
Thinking about it, like even as a kid, Aladdin was hard as hell. Lion King was hard as hell.
Mental.
Although Lion King had possibly the best level ever, where you're like
Stampede.
getting thrown by the flamingos and all the
Oh,
monkeys
yeah,
and all
the
that
monkeys.
stuff. That is a work of art.
Oh, it was the one where was it the one? Was it Lion King that you had to hit the monkeys so they flip round so they would throw you
Yeah.
different ways, and then you
Yeah,
had
that
to sort of pretty much go through the entire level, flip all the monkeys, then go back, and then they would like line up perfectly to throw you to the exit. And
That's
unless
the
you
one.
rang the Super NES hotline and paid $5 an hour, then you would never figure it out on your own.
$5 an hour.
Whoa.
I'll be
A
on
minute.
that. You need to call them for like 10 minutes.
Well, it was before the internet, so you had to ring
That's
the
less than
hotline.
$1. It's cheaper than my internet bill. It was before the internet.
All the tits
Oh,
in
the
it.
internet.
Oh, dear.
What would we do without it? I still can't believe someone came into my store and when they were talking about broadband and they were like, "Is this a broadband?" and picked up the like cable coming out of the tablet. It's like, "Is this the broadband?" I was like, "No, no, my friend,
Yes, that's exactly it.
You
that
should've.
is
You
not the
should've.
broadband."
I
But it's
totally-
quite broad.
I would have totally gone on that. I would have just been like, oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it goes through this here, and it goes wirelessly into space, where the mystical wizard man grants you.
I would have
www.
condoned it if he didn't smell like Neptune's ballsack. It was just ridiculous.
Perfect. Just tell him to tie it around his neck and then lick it occasionally. Not doing enough.
Amazing.
I just swallowed part of my microphone.
I think it's time for the second question.
I agree with
The
you.
second question, if you're gonna
Oh.
go down that route of swallowing. Oh,
see what you did there.
No. The most important question is, what is the best thing you've eaten in the last 7 days?
The best thing I've eaten in the last 7 days. Holy crap, it's the big question.
Yeah, you've got New York. You must have some amazing eateries over there.
Well, I ate an El Camino burger, which is
El
about
Camino burger.
El Camino, which is. Oh wait, you guys use moon measurements over there.
We can
So-
work on both. Don't worry.
No,
We're
I got-
English. We can work the things out.
I got this. A half a kilo of meat, guacamole,
Half a kilo of meat.
half a kilo, guacamole, bacon, burger, sweet potato fries, and then a piece of red velvet cheesecake that's about literally this big.
Sorry,
Fuck.
I'm too busy drooling. I can't say anything right now. I'm just like,
So good.
oh,
So that was
man.
bad. Like, he converted that for us. I was like, how much is that in pounds? When he said that. 'Cause we don't really work
Just
that
after
way.
you said, yeah,
Like,
we know.
England is the one country where everything is like
Both.
completely one or the other. Like, we work in, like, you work in gallons, we work in litres, but then we'll work in miles rather than kilometres, and like everything is just completely all over the place.
Oh God. No, it's funny. I've learned. I date an Australian, so I've learned slowly to, use moon measurements instead of freedom measurements.
Moon measurements. I like that. That's the question actually. How much is petrol or gas over there?
So it's about $3.50 a gallon.
$3.50 a gallon. Oh
You've just
my
got to
god.
break Mike. He's got to work out
Oh my
what the
god.
conversion in
No,
that
because
is into
like a
pounds.
gallon's what, 5 litres?
Yeah, I think so, give or take.
And like we pay £1.40 a litre. So like even before dollars comes into it, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's like proper cheap over there.
So it
But then
depresses me.
their cars are about 3 times the size of ours.
We add just extra. We weld double the car together.
Yeah.
More-
Yeah, but they have the road to use it. It doesn't really matter. It's not like it's, oh shit, this car parking space won't fit this car in.
Well, I don't know.
I would love.
If you go to New York, it becomes hell.
Yeah, I suppose in New York it's a little bit different. I suppose most people don't drive.
Well, no, most people do, except they do with their eyes closed, and they just take the wheel and go like this.
That sounds like Cork, to be fair.
New York driving simulator. Developers, beware.
No, they already made Crazy Taxi, so that's the same thing.
I suppose that is such a good game.
It
That is. I spent
Oh,
most of my time playing the bowling mini game.
Oh man, we actually got my friend got married a little while back, so his mom had thrown out his Dreamcast, so we got him a Dreamcast back with all those old games.
Nice.
Oh my god, like Crazy Taxi was so good, and like Power Stone.
That is it. That's the one we were talking about, and they didn't know what I was talking about. The beat 'em up, yeah, with all the power ups and stuff. That game was so good.
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
know.
understand why they haven't remade it, because Power Stone popped up in the new Dead Rising add-on.
It did?
Yeah, you can play with the Power Stone guys.
Haha, wicked.
So they know it exists. Why haven't they made another one? Like, there's got to be a market for it.
Totally. Well,
That
they did.
game has the best title ever in all of life.
Power Stone. The
No, not
indie
Power
one-
Stone, Super Ultra Hyper
Oh,
Dead
yeah.
Rising
Oh, the
like,
DLC thing, yeah.
plus
Totally.
Alpha.
There is a lot of Power Stone clones out on the mobile market, though.
Honestly, I haven't, like... I'm not... I kind of avoid fighting games on mobile.
You can't
Is that-
really play them.
What's that?
You can't really play them on mobile. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't have the controls.
Yeah, our problem is, like, especially because we've made a platformer and a stealth game, making a good on-screen joystick is really hard.
It's impossible. You can't do it because you move your finger away from where it should be.
Yeah, that's the big problem. Like, we spent so much time trying to sort that for Shadow. Like, like, each device you use, the joystick, like, it moves and it expands.
Yeah.
We have, like, I like to think we have the entire sampling of people's hands with us. So, like, we've got, like, the guy, Langston, that works with us. His hands are, like, 8 times the size of mine. And we have this girl, Jen, who's got, like, her hand fits in my palm.
Wow.
We've been able to, like, test with Shadow what's going to work and what's not. So we got it, I think, as best as a
Yeah.
on-screen joystick can be.
I think if there was ever one gripe I would say about Shadow would be the controls. There were some bits that I just found really frustrating. I'd be running away and I'd just get caught on a wall or something, and it's just because of the way the joypad worked. And that was on an iPad 3, so on a smaller device, I don't know if it plays better or...
Well, you can get that thing for Samsung's, like the controller add-on, but it's like 80 quid. I was like, I can buy a DS for that. I'll play a handheld game on that if I'm gonna.
No, that's actually, honestly, that's really good feedback. Like, so we're still, like, obviously, we're going to keep updating this game. And, you know, pretty much anyone who listens, if you've bought this, you can go on our website, you can email us, it'll go straight to me, because it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Any feedback you put in, we're going to put towards the game. We're going to update it. Like, we want this, you know, we want to listen to everyone. We want to make sure this gets better than what it is.
Yeah,
But Dave, you have like a hook hand, so it doesn't really matter.
that's true. My hands are all deformed. I have to use my face. Right
He's
across
like
the screen.
he's like the Jeremy Beadle of the gaming world.
Would you even know who Jeremy Beadle is?
He won't, but we do.
Yeah,
Hey,
think Captain Hook, Peter Pan.
Okay, all right.
No,
No.
that doesn't sum it up at
That-
all.
no.
He's like
Oh, the one from was it
No.
American Pie? The one that Take My Good Hand.
No, that's Scary Movie.
no
Oh, scary.
scary
Anyway.
movie. You know the guy that's like, take my good hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy was like a popular TV celebrity. Like he did like the prank kind of show on UK TV, but they just edited out his hand for like 20 years.
So no one knew.
And like eventually everyone was like, hold on, he has a baby hand. What's going on?
All right, new game, Baby Hand Simulator.
And then he died, didn't he?
Yeah,
Baby
game I
hand
can play.
simulator. This was Jeremy Beadle, his hand getting a beer.
Fantastic.
the strong hand.
Oh god. Oh,
He's
God.
dead, isn't he? We shouldn't talk that way about him. Poor fucker. Oh. He was like
Well, it's not like he can
Vitali
hear it
before his
anyway,
time.
So he's dead anyway. So it's all good.
Rest in peace. Moving on.
He used to swim in circles because one hand didn't have the stroke. Oh,
Oh, give that man
it's
a
easy
hand.
to mock.
Oh god, this has been chaos. So Lawrence, where can we find all your jazz?
He's a jazz player, is he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is.
Oh.
Sax.
He ain't got no Jeremy Beadle hand.
He could play the trumpet with both hands.
They're real.
And then one falls off.
It's the fact that you have rubber bands like there.
Hair
That
band.
looks, they look like they were fake hands for 1 second. Then, like this is my attachment. Don't it's like I was like, oh shit, we might have offended him. He's not actually got a hand.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
way to go, Mike.
To find us, if you go to goodnightgames.com, Goodnight Games on Facebook, and we are Goodnight Games 1 on Twitter.
Oh, someone beat you to it.
Bastards.
I hate it when that happens.
I hate it. As someone that's trying to get a stag beetle on everything.
Oh come on, we don't have GameOverYear.com because someone else has bloody got it.
And they don't even use it.
Oh no!
They're just talking to you, .com.
bastards.
He really listens to our podcast and watches the Twitch every week, laughing. While
Oh, man. Yeah.
Because
so-
we can make the jokes, because we've got GameOverYear.jet. If we had GameOverYear.com, we'd have like the GameOverYear.bomb.
yeah,
And
you can't really travel
It'd
on
be a
that.
terrible
all of-
joke, but I mean,
Well, we'd have the GameOverYear.rom.
oh,
Oh.
oh,
Oh.
That would-
Connect over here and over there, over here and over there.
Mike, you're not allowed to Skype from home anymore.
I'm just so I've never used the Connect to this like ability, and I'm loving it.
Oh, this is
It's so much fun.
I didn't even know it did this.
Neither did I.
I just I come into my room and it says hi to me, and that makes my day.
Oh, that's sweet. Now
Mine got
what you
in
need
my
to do
old
is come in
place.
your room
It
and
got
then
really
dance
annoying
around
because
and
like
follow
I'd
you.
sit down, and if I had the windows open, the curtains open, the light reflected off like I had a black cabinet, so it would get my reflection in the black cabinet, and it wouldn't sign me in, and then I'd say, please recognise me, and it thought I was the black cabinet all the time, so I had to keep going like, hi, I'm over here. Stupid thing.
Awesome.
Nice. Anyway, Mike, what have you been playing this week, my man? And quick, may I add as well. I think we're running out of time.
Lots. Guacamole.
Ah,
Good game. Good game.
Oh, I downloaded that. I haven't played it yet.
You
It's
should.
really good, but it's hard.
It's
Like
very hard.
I got a little bit into it, and I was like, hold on, wait. What happens to the tutorial?
There isn't
Um,
one. Oh, by the way,
just-
there's an achievement if you can do the bit where you get in. It's like certain rooms. You walk in, the door's shut, and then there's a big brawl kicks off. If you manage to defeat all the enemies in that without getting hit, you get an achievement.
I've already done that.
I know. I'm just saying, I got it too.
Alright, achievement hall. Prick. No, it's really good. Like the art style of it is cool. Like
Dean said
I
it's
didn't
not hard
realise
as
it was
well.
that old a game. It's like 2 years old,
It's
isn't
been
it?
out for a bit,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah,
Huh.
for PC it came out like 2 years ago, and then it's just been released. It got Vita last year.
I've got it on Vita. It was one of the Plus games throughout this year at one point. So yeah, I've played it.
It's good. Anyone that has Xbox One is free right now. Go and get it, and it's easily worth. Well, it's not like it's free. It's easily worth you pressing 3 buttons on your machine. Apart from that, what was the other game I played? I booted up Street Fighter, and I've been playing plenty of that
Oh, nice man.
Awesome.
because we are going to go to cinema on the 14th of July when they have the Street Fighter tournament.
You do know that we've got a podcast that day, and we've got a guest. It's next week. It's next Monday. So in other words, we're going to have to go afterwards.
I can win. Like if they give me Ryu, I will hardly Ken the fuck out of that show, and then I'll be like, game over, yeah, run. I forgot about that.
Yeah, no.
It's the 14th.
Well, we're planning on going down afterwards if we can.
Might as well.
But yeah. Unfortunately, we do have a cast, so we can't go straight there.
Damn. Is that the cast where they're in like the middle of the night?
Yeah. It's Australia.
Oh, they'll fall asleep halfway through. It's fine. They'll just be talking. Like we'll set up some dummies. They're like, yeah. What'd you do last week? Yeah. What'd you eat last week? Yeah. What games did you play? Yeah. Tell me about your game. That's our whole podcast. I've just ruined our whole podcast.
Cheers, Mike. You know what? Should I just leave now and let you continue, mate? You know.
Damn it! You're not meant to give our secrets away.
Just put a picture of a unicorn on the screen, and they'll be like, "Oh, unicorn!"
Oh, it's there. Okay,
it's over there.
It is there.
It's everywhere.
Hidden away.
What about you, Leon? What have you been playing?
More Transistor. A little bit further on that, but I need to finish that. And well, believe it or not, GTA Online still going.
You're loving
Shocking.
that. You're loving that.
Well, I'm not. I didn't play so much last week because I went to a stag do at the weekend and got very, very drunk. So.
What do you mean a stag do?
I went to a. Well,
There was a stag beetle do.
It was it was a good.
You went to a stag do and the stag beetle wasn't there. What
Okay,
the?
what's a stag do?
I know it's true. It's true. But no.
Do you not have stag do's over there?
I don't know what that is.
Bachelor party.
You know.
Okay, yeah.
You ever seen the
Before
film
you get
Hangover?
married.
Right. Now I know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Stag. Okay, I'm learning.
Yeah, we just call it we call it different over here. But anyway, we went go-karting during the day, which was fun. Like, all of the other guys, though, were all, like, they all do, like, bloody sidecar racing or something like that. So I don't even fucking... So, like, for me to try and even compete against those guys was hilarious. I'm still
Did you ram them off?
I'm still aching from it now. I mean, on my second heat, I fucking span out like a true hero, and went into the back, I think I went into the corner reversed somehow because I span out, and I blocked the entire corner so no one could get past me.
Amazing.
That's how you play, isn't it?
Yeah, apparently so.
Yeah, it was like Mario Kart.
But that fucking hurt, and my neck's still hurting because of it. I think I've got a little bit of whiplash.
You should have called us down. We would have put bananas everywhere, chucked some red turtle shells at people.
Incredible. That would have been awesome.
Sorted it right out.
Yeah. Clearly, Leon got hit by the blue shell.
I wasn't in first ever, so definitely no blue shell. And then Dean just asked if it was like Mario Kart. Unfortunately, not. That would have been awesome, though.
Yeah, did they play the Mario theme as you were going around?
No.
You do look a little bit like Mario, though.
Well, I mean, I've been told that. Yeah, so.
With your paedophile moustache.
I've got sort of like a bit of a pedo beard going on now as well. So.
Okay.
Then
I lost all sound then.
we moved on to Top Golf in the evening. And
Oh. How good is Top Golf?
well,
Dunno,
it was
never done
fun. It was actually a lot of fun. I mean, I've never
epic.
held like a fucking club in my life, so it was completely new for me. But we all got battered. We had 3 kind of like lanes or whatever you call it to ourselves, and we had these 2 guys who were just waiting on us all night, basically. So we just got so much. We got so many drinks.
Was that the one in Watford?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, one in Watford.
It's epic. For anyone that hasn't gone to Top Golf, it's like a driving range, but there's the balls are all microchipped, and there's like big targets where you've got to hit it. So depending on where you hit, you get points and stuff like that.
It's basically accuracy.
It's really fun.
The balls and microchips, does that mean that if they get lost, then they can like be returned back to their owner?
It's
Why? Why would they get lost? You're hitting them towards a lane. Like, who would go and nick balls from like an active driving range? You're just gonna get pelted. I think I just broke my microphone.
I think you have.
I can just hear this feedback constantly.
I can hear it as well.
we can hear this buzzing.
Okay, hold on.
I think you meant to have done that.
Oh wow! I'm hearing echoes.
Well done, Mike.
Hold on.
Good work. Professional to the last.
Mike.
Mike broke his mic.
Mike.
Hello?
Yeah, there you go.
There, much
Oh my
better.
god. Don't take cum shots to the face, people.
Oh god.
Win.
Dave Van, you're the last one. What else have you got? What have you been doing?
Well, not as much as exciting as you guys, clearly. Finished the Blackwell Deception, number 4 in the Blackwell
Nice.
series. So yeah, managed that. Oh man, there was a couple of puzzles in that game. Just did my head in. But it always runs with really easy solutions as well.
Yeah.
So
How many pieces were there?
500.
500 piece, and you got...
Yeah.
Mate, I was doing 500 piece puzzles when I was 7. You should be disappointed with yourself.
terrible.
Terrible, Dave.
So finished that. Then I went through and listened to it again because of the commentary. That's a point. Have you ever heard of a guy called Dave Gilbert, Lawrence?
Dave Gilbert. No.
Okay, because he's
What's Dave Gilbert?
yeah.
You were really hoping he'd heard of him.
No,
okay,
no, I was just
shit.
curious. Because
Ruined my link.
Yeah.
Damn.
damn it. No, he's a lot of the games are set in and around various places in New York because he lives and grew up in New York. So a lot of the pieces he's used in the game are actual. You alright there?
I'm dying.
Oh, shit. That's like... Oh, yeah, he's in New York. That's like me saying, oh, do you know John? Yeah, you know.
Yeah, you listen.
Round the corner.
Yeah,
In Wickham.
Yeah, listen.
Yeah.
Okay, you know.
Not like he knows him personally, as in heard of him through games and stuff.
You killed me, Dave. You're still in my chair and you're killing me. If you take my Princess Cup one more time, I will. You need to start clapping. I believe in fairies.
Oh god.
Anyway,
Shit. Alright, hold on. We're going to mute me for a minute.
Good.
as I was saying, so there's the last game. There was a place called the High Line.
Uh-huh.
Do you know of the High Line? Apparently, it's some sort of park that was set up in a train tracks or something.
Yeah, it's actually really like a really nice area. It's just the train tracks are up and there's like gardens and streams over there. It's pretty cool to walk down.
That's cool. So yeah, so he actually set part of the game in there. So because it's a point-and-click adventure game. So one of the scenes the areas you go to is you get there and you get to walk around it. And he's done like one of the parks there. Nice face. But yeah,
I'm Hulk Hogan.
So
It's really hot in here. Sorry.
but I've really enjoyed those series of games, and I've got to now get the 5th one, 5th and the final in the series. But yeah, it's like a murder mystery point-and-click adventure game, which is really cool.
Fair enough. I'll have to check them out.
Wasn't there talk that they're going to redo a load of the LucasArts stuff?
Really?
Really?
Yeah, they were talking about the Day of the Tentacle. Is that one of them?
Yes.
But the main one that I remember, what's the biker one?
Oh,
The Dig? No.
Outlaw? No.
You know the one I mean?
Yeah, I know the
like
one you mean.
you're a biker and like you have to get across the big ridge and then there's a big destruction derby or what. He's got Google. He'll figure it out. What is it? Full Throttle. That's the one. One of the best games ever.
Never
Like
played
there's a load of them they're going to redo, like remaster, which apparently, which would be amazing.
Excellent. Considering the studio doesn't exist anymore, that'll be quite.
Well, yeah, I think the rights were bought by someone recently, so that's what spurred the. I think it's still rumours, but like all the ones that you'd look at and go, well, I'd want that back, I'd want that back, I want that back. They've like grabbed the rights to. They also grabbed the rights to. Does anyone remember there was like a mech game that was like StarCraft back?
Like an RTS?
Yeah, like ages ago, like around the same time, because there was also
something Commander. Is that the one?
it
Supreme
might
Commander.
be. I can't remember what the name was, but it was.
Supreme
You had
Commander?
loads of mechs, and like it was an RTS game with mechs, and they I saw not a review, a thing saying that someone had recently bought all the art to it and the rights to 3 of the names of whatever the things were. So it sounds like they're going to retry and do that, which I have no objection to, because RTS I like and mechs I like. So
Cool.
I'm actually wondering, like, it's been a while. Those games have just, you know, like Full Throttle. How much did they pay for Full Throttle? Because I thought at this point it's abandonware.
Yeah.
I don't know. I presume it's not that much, but I think it's also probably the art stuff of, you know, how. I suppose the team's not there, but if they make a game and they have half that iconic art stuff from it, they're going to get sued to fuck, and then it's not worth it. But I don't know. They bought loads of them though, so they probably did some big thing of, you know, we'll give you this much. Yeah, did a package of, we're going to make all of these lot, or they might have just bought it for
funsies.
You know, so that they can release something that is very, very similar to everything that's underneath that thing, and they're not going to get sued to fuck.
Well, if the name's already taken, they'll just release Full Throttle 1 or Full Throttle with the E's as 3s or something.
I loved Full Throttle. That was one of my favourite games of all time.
I'll have to check it out.
It's a really, really good game.
Cool.
Things I never had the chance to play because we didn't have anything besides a 486 PC in my house till I was like in my teens. So I missed a lot of those games.
Cool. There's if you like that sort of thing, there's a really weird one that was Infogrames came out around that sort of time called Etanam, and that would be one that would be nice to see come back. It was kind of like a cross between a run-around first-person shooter and a point-and-click adventure game, and it was basically you were this bounty hunter for hire that goes to a theme world, basically lots of theme universes all converging together, and you go along because you've won a prize to go there, and when you get there you realise that there's a whole bunch of aliens behind the scenes killing everyone and eating them, so you have to sort of step in and save the day. But
so that Rowdy Piper movie or whatever it was called.
I love that, man.
Hey, he's my spirit animal.
I think I'd have to, if I had a spirit animal from wrestlers, it'd have to be Macho Man Randy Savage. I love him. He's so funny. Speaking of like old stuff, my sister's going to Comic-Con at the weekend.
cool.
Stan Lee's going to be there.
That's
he
right.
is 96.
Yes.
What is going on?
Yeah.
Like, how is he flying and doing stuff at 96? You
It's
should be.
It's his powers, everything that he
It
puts
might-
into comics.
He might be feeding off the energy of like all the comic goers. That's his superpower.
Yeah.
Like, feed me, and I can be another skit in a movie.
Maybe he just takes a couple, drains all their blood, and then he can live for another few months.
Done.
Stanley the Vampire.
Yeah.
Well, she's got like I was looking at her tickets because she's got all the tickets to see this, all this kind of rubbish. And like, she's gone. I don't know if he's in the other room, so I won't show. They're going to see Boba Fett, the guy that plays Boba Fett.
Yeah. He's a
But
big
there's
thing
also
now.
him in a suit is a secondary showing, and I was like, Boba Fett. You don't really give a fuck who's inside that character. Like, it's not like the greatest acting role in the world.
Oh, no, there was this
It's
thing.
pretty much a mask. That's about it.
No, there was a thing
I'm
recently
happy
that
with
they went back to all the characters in Star Wars, the unknowns, and Boba Fett was one of them, and he's a really big thing. And people were like go nuts over him because
No, I know that. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with Boba Fett. I wouldn't say he's an unknown. He's probably the most beloved character from Star Wars, of like a secondary character sort of thing. But it's it's his suit. Like he says 3 words in the movie and then shoots a blaster a little bit. It's not like you care who's in it. It's like if I see a stormtrooper, I wouldn't know if that's the original actor in a stormtrooper or someone wearing a stormtrooper thing. It just seems silly to me to spend that kind of money on like meeting the guy that was in the suit when he was walking around.
I agree with you entirely.
Hey, it's a living.
But what's her face from Game of Thrones is going to be there. So
Which one?
I was like, yeah,
One with the
like
thing.
it. Fit one. There's a couple of fit ones, so I don't know which one it is.
As
Cersei, the incestuous one.
Oh,
As you-
Cersei, the blonde one. Yeah, I
The
know
blonde one. In
The
Cersei,
Queen.
I think her name is. I don't know.
Sissy.
Lannister.
I know who you mean.
Cool.
Right, anyway, that was my week. I played point and click adventure games and shot people up in Wolfenstein.
Sounds awesome.
Yes.
Okay.
Boom.
Well, I mean, it's getting to that time, lads. that
Totally
we're
is.
going to have to say goodbye soon. I know.
So, any final words, Lawrence?
Well, if this is in the future, Shadow Protocol is out. Get it on iOS. Support us doing what we love to do. You know, we spent a lot of time on it. We hope you enjoy it. And unlike a bunch of other mobile games, you pay one price, you get the full damn game.
Yep.
Boom.
I can second that. There's no DLC or any. You've run out of taser. You cannot whip anyone in the dark unless you give us $3 more. None of that.
The big question is, when does it come to other platforms?
So we're actually working on it right now, and Google's usually really good about approving things. Like, we'll put stuff in, and that day it'll go out. So we're down to basically just the phase where we just need to test it. So we're kind of gathering devices, and honestly, in about a week or two, we should have it going on Android. So if you want, we have a newsletter for the Facebook. We post updates all the time on, you know, exactly what we're doing. So it's not like you can go on and be like, oh, they're just getting drunk and, like, asleep on the floor. Like, we're working on it. We should, you know, like, you'll see the exact progress as we go.
Cool.
So it should be soon, real soon.
Oh, awesome.
Excellent.
What kind of amateurs get drunk on the job? That's absolutely ridiculous.
Totally unprofessional.
Completely. I will not have that. Slander.
I may have video evidence.
Looks like,
where-
wait,
do
you
you wanna,
drinking bleach, Lawrence?
Shout out where all your stuff is again.
Oh, yeah. So we are goodnightgames.com. You can do Goodnight Games on Facebook or Goodnight Games 1 on Twitter. We have out right now Shadow Protocol, Cutiebots, and Deathly Fathoms. So check them out. We hope you enjoy them. And yeah,
Give
that's
them
it.
feedback as well. He wants it. It all goes to him. All goes to him. So
Yep.
If
Feedback
be
is
nice.
good.
Be nice.
us through the contact form, if you email us, or Lawrence@goodnightgames.com, I will respond, and seriously, we do appreciate it. Like, we can't make better games without people telling us, like, what did you like, what did you not like.
Yeah.
Like, we will listen, and it's going to go into the games. So, you know, your voice will be heard, and we really do appreciate it.
We feel the same way. We had a lot of people tell us to get rid of the nudity. We got rid of the nudity. The viewers came back. It's fine now. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Fine.
Anyway.
I'm
There won't
sure
be
the
any
next bit of feedback
sausages
is
flying
like,
around in the screen and Connect going this way and that way with them. And
That's going to be
Or
the
not.
next bit of feedback.
Tell me
indeed.
that,
It's
and
gonna
I'm
be
not
fun.
wearing pants, so I wish you had said that.
is it Lawrence with a W or a U?
W.
There you
Is
go.
it Lawrence with a P or a Z?
Oh, what? Q. It's just all Q's.
just QWERTY.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Oh god. Anyway, I think it's about time we wrap this baby up.
Wrap this shindig up.
Let's do it.
Oh shit.
Oh.
If you'd like to take part in a conversation, you can either post on our Facebook wall, facebook.com/GameOverYear.
You can tweet us at GoverYear.
You can email us at contact@gameoveryear.net or any of our first names at gameoveryear.net.
That's right, and obviously the most important place to go is gameoveryear.net. You can get all of the podcast related stuff as well as articles and all that jazz when we decide to write some more.
And pictures of unicorns.
There better be pictures of unicorns.
You know what? I think I might need to have a separate gallery just for unicorns now.
I totally need to.
Stag beetles and unicorns collide.
I think we need a battle now.
And if you wish to, send us your own art of unicorns and stag beetles fighting, then you can.
You can indeed.
If someone wants to do some art of a stag beetle and a unicorn fighting, I would be so happy because I think that would be epic. But it has to be set in like JRPG style, so like the health bars are going as they like do their random attacks.
Oh, so it's like a sort of Street Fighter meets unicorn stag beetle battle to the death.
Super ultra stag beetle unicorn death fight. No! Alpha.
That needs to be done.
Yes.
It has already been done.
The
internet is a thing.
Right now. Anyway.
Goddamn developers stealing our ideas again.
Mike, shut the fuck up.
Quick, keep talking.
Shit.
He might get angry. He wants to wrap it up.
I want to fucking finish this podcast.
Keep going. It's fine.
Shalawalaway. Mana, Africa.
Lawrence, your turn. Just
Yeah, what?
Just keep talking. He can't end it. Keep talking.
Things and stuff and yeah, stuff and also things.
Awesome.
Amazing.
Awesome. I'm glad.
Hi guys, I'm doing a book review on Sister. Sister is a classic tale of someone getting raped.
Whoa!
It is actually a classic tale about that.
Oh, the classics are always the best ones.
Oh man.
Anyway.
Absolutely.
So, thank you for joining us, guys. And until next time,
Game
over,
over,
yeah.